Hi, Victor. I've heard of companies that can work with legal documents using NLP and AI. Can you tell me more about this concept?
For sure. We actually happen to be one of those companies, which is quite nice. So I obviously can tell you quite a bit about this. So the crux of it happens at document ingestion. So imagine that you're getting all kinds of PDFs, Word docs, all kinds of stuff. And some of them may have been scanned. So right at that point, you need to understand the scan itself. There is technology called optical character recognition, OCR. That's often used to get that data in and really to turn that printed document into basically understandable computer document. So it usually ends up being a PDF, and you often understand now what was written in there. The word "the" shows up as "the" and not just as an image. So now you have text, which is the big important piece. So you're going to need to understand the content. Your program, your NLP program and your AI program is going to have to do some kind of whiz-bang magic to basically understand what's going on in all of that content. So it may be hundreds of pages. It's legal documents. Okay. Most good programs will generate internal metadata about the document or the content itself. It'll understand, it might be trivial things like where are the paragraphs delineated, how are articles specifically called out, how are sections numbered, things like that. And it might even go down to the bolded words are there for emphasis and the italicized words are there for another reason. So why are they there? Maybe I need to know that as a program. Once you have all of that, another general thing that you want to do is understand the concept of topics. So obviously, a legal document could be about, let's say, a criminal case. It could be about the decision on an immigration case. It could be a lawsuit, whatever, right? There's many possible things that legal docs can have. So you want to extract the topics, which gives your program, a leg up, a start to an idea as to what that might be about. That can also lead to, and it's sort of adjacent to summarizing. So you might want to summarize the document so that, you don't have this 100-page thing and you really just get to almost like a small little paragraph. So you could do different kinds of summaries where you either extract or you abstract. Extracting the summary is little pieces of actual text that are already in there. You extract those as like the highlights. And abstractive is like you understand, well, not you, but the program understands what's going on and then abstracts it for you. It's sort of like an abstract on a thesis, on a large white paper, things like that. And getting beyond like the general concept of the whole document, now you get into a world of understanding individual entities. So entities being something like, what is the place that this thing happened? What is the time that this thing happened at? Who are the actors or the people involved? All kinds of the typical things that you would learn in like grade school grammar classes, the nouns, the verbs, those kind of things. So you want to extract entities so that you get a better understanding of the document, right? One thing that you may also want to do, which will help you understand the document better, is extract tables. So if somebody went through the trouble of creating tables in those documents, you may want to extract them to understand the tables and really get to the heart of what those tables are about, because figures and tables are often very important. And if they're there, they're not just there for some fluffy reason. You kind of want to understand the purpose of them. And then like really in a legal document, you're going to have either clauses or articles, some version of like paragraphing or sectioning of different concepts. Within those concepts, you can extract those with your program. And within those concepts, you might even go back and run all of these scenarios against each clause or article so that you further understand, summarize, get topics and whatnot. So really the focus on all of this is all of classification, topics, and summaries. Table extractions is sort of another possibility and something that you may need and is often very nice to have. And then finally, clause extractions or article extractions and their understanding.
Sounds like the first step is the general classification of the document, understanding its topics and summarizing it.